Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Jane Gardner, and today we're going to be talking about how to produce your TV show. And so we're going to have a look just briefly, of course, on the various things you need to do in order to produce your TV show. So let's get started. After you see this nice one, what color's much better here? So, planning is very critical for your easy TV show blueprint. But today we're going to be talking about producing it. Yay! So we're going to see how long this is. I'm hoping it's going to be less than 10 minutes. So let's go. So we've had this in the previous episode in the beginning about producing your show. And you need to know what TV show format you want to produce as your show. You have to have your plan. You have to know if you're interviewing guests. You have to have all those format of your TV show and where you're going to put your call to action and whether you're going to have an intro and outro and how you're going to do that. And then we also discussed briefly before what equipment you need. So you need a good USB microphone. You need a webcam. Obviously a desktop computer. You need to be connected to the internet by your Ethernet. Wi-Fi is not good enough quality really for a TV show. As well as you can get yourself a photo studio kit which has light stands, a green screen, and a stand to hold your green screen, which is one of the things I have, as you know. And then we have discussed briefly the software XSplit Broadcaster software, which I think is essential, but I'll talk to you about another option in a few minutes. So, we're going to produce a TV show. You know your TV format. You know you have an outline of what the format looks like. And let's say, for example, you want to interview an influencer in your market on your TV show. Well, so that's a great network strategy to get to know other people's in your field. So first, of course, you send out an email or contact them on LinkedIn, the interviewee, with a proposal for, say, a 20-minute to 45-minute interview on your topic or their topic, whatever they are interested in. You explain the format of the show. You suggest some interview topics and questions you might want to cover. You tell them about the mission for your TV show, where it's located, how long you'll have had it, and what marketing you do for each show. So you put together a proposal. And you suggest they can get a copy of the TV show to use on their website. That's a good strategy because people always love content for their portfolio. Or you can give them permission to put it on their YouTube channel. And you send them a calendar with some suggested dates for the interview. Or you two discuss what day you want to do it. Personally, I think you should just decide yourself what days you want to do TV shows, but that's up to you and the interviewee. So then, let's look at a monetized strategy. You suggest to the interviewee that you could promote them or their business and their product or service with an ad on your show, suggesting some ideas on how to do the ad, as very few people have their own TV show, so they will be intrigued. And either, if you want to keep it simple, you could be an affiliate for them, promoting that product or service, getting a commission. Or your TV show could have a call to action for your own service or product. So if the influencer, who has a larger audience, shares it with their audience, you might get some new subscribers, prospects, or clients. Those are a couple of strategies in terms of monetizing your TV show. These are a couple of strategies for advertising on your TV show. And how about leveraging? Well, you could tell the influencer where you're going to repurpose the interview. Now, in your proposal, you're going to do it on your website, your podcast, your YouTube channel, everywhere that you have social media platform, and that will attract the influencer even more, because they need promotion and publicity just as much as you do. So who you interview is important for your plan for your TV show. So when the influencer says yes, then you go into pre-production and you have ready for them information on things that you need for them to give you in order to have a great TV show. So you'll need graphics for the thumbnail, which goes on Roku or Amazon Fire. You'll need a pre-roll promotional video, or maybe they have an ad video they want to add. You could have the graphics and the videos and images you needed. You need to have a proposal with everything in there that you want from them. And then you load up, as you get them, the graphics, the videos and images needed, and ads, and everything into XSplit Broadcaster, or your broadcaster of choice. Get it ready into the scenes, ready to do the show. So you've decided what 2 ways you're going to record your interview with the guests. So if one recording doesn't work, the other will on the day of production. You've set up the Zoom calendar link, so when the time comes, the guests can come in live 15 minutes before time to check on sound and video. You've set up the questions and reviewed the information from the guests. You are ready. So you wait for guests to arrive. When ready, press record and click on introductory video and go live. Yes. With all this preparation, and if you use XSplit Broadcaster, you can record the TV show at the same time that you're interviewing the interviewee, and you could also go live on Facebook as well as YouTube. But sometimes people prefer not to do that in case there's errors and they want to start over and edit it later. But you could produce a TV show just by pressing live record. So let's go and have a look at some of the things again in a bit more detail, but not too much, that you need in order to have a TV show produced. So we're going to say, let's see, this is going to show you, yes. These are for people with lots of money. You could have a light like this, which hangs from above and gives you great lighting for your show. It's a bit expensive, so we'll just say that's the most expensive. You could try 2 lights like this, which go in front of you, putting light onto you. And then you could also have a ring light, which has a stand and puts light onto you. And and of course have a green fabric behind you so that XSplit will change the scene for you, but that's for another day. Or you could have, which is what I like, and it's very reasonable, is a photo studio light system where there's 2 lights on a stand with umbrellas, and it has a green screen, it has a black and a white screen if you want, plus a stand that you can put behind you, and then the lights come in front and shine on you and make good quality light. And you can either use a video recorder, some people even use a camera, digital, or of course you can just use a webcam, because webcams are good quality these days. And you need a microphone, and I've got a Yeti here, very reasonably priced for the investment. Or you could have a portable microphone that you clip onto yourself and use it for desktop as well as phone, but I wouldn't recommend phone for an interview. Now, there are 2 ways right now that you can use to create a broadcasting system. I've mentioned to you before about XSplit, which I really enjoy because it has scenes, and you just fill in the scenes with various things like video and images, and then just press the button to go live, change your scenes. And OBS Studio is another one. It's free. To me, I find it a bit more difficult, but it has sort of the same methodology where you put in scenes in here and set them up as a scene, and then just click between each one as you go along when you're doing your broadcast and you go live. And of course, you need to have Zoom in order to, or go to webinar, or use Google Meet, or Microsoft, I think, has one called Teams, is it? Where you have a connection that people click on and they come into your broadcast, and you can talk with them if you want to talk with them, that is, of course. You may just want to train. So, we've done this all before. You've created all your, you've got your recordings all done. You've pressed live, you've gone ahead. Now you have a recording. So now you have produced a recording that now